just around the corner. I can still tell you that the iPhone 14 is still the most anticipated smartphone for 2022. What's up guys, Tech Tribe here. Rumors about the iPhone 14. So there's going to be new Apple payments, which is one of the rumors that just came out. It's been out actually for a while, but Apple finally agreed to this, that this is something they definitely put in on the iPhone 14, which is the Apple payment, not the normal Apple Pay that you already know about. And there's going to be a release of new MacBooks, but this is obviously speculation and it's been rumored, and we don't really know if this is going to come up, but it's just something we're looking forward to. And it's actually been said to be the M2. Before there was the M1, and then we have the M1 Max and the M1 Pro Max, and those laptops are something amazing. Like, they're lightning speed, like they can give you the best results that you can't even imagine. And I know some people just did an upgrade, and now we're hearing that there's going to be M2. The M2 has been rumored not to be as efficient as the M1 Pro or the M1 Pro Max. Maybe it could be around in between the M1 and the M1 Pro Max. No idea, but like I said, these are all just speculations, and in my opinion, I still do not understand why, if there is already M1 and then there is M1 Pro Max and there is M1 Pro, if there should be M2. Like I said, in my opinion, I believe the M2 should be better than the M1, but again, like, since this is all speculations and rumor, it's something we have to wait for March. During the March event is something we have to see if Apple is finally going to like release the M2. And also there's going to be M1 Mac Mini, which already came out last year, but there might be new Mac Mini to be released again this year, just this next month, which is something we're still waiting for. The March event is actually just a month away from today, so a month from today should be on the 9th, 10th of March. So we're waiting for the 9th of March and see what is going to happen, if Apple is finally going to release something new before the main events, which is the September event, where everyone is really excited and looking forward to see the new iPhone 14. So now that we're speaking about iPhone 14, and I spoke about the direct payments, so it's not the payment that you use with your iPhone. Like, for example, when you go shopping, you use your iPhone tap and pay. This is a new technology that they have actually been talking about for a while, and finally, like I said, Apple finally agreed that this rumor is true. So what this basically means is that you could use your phone as a means, not just of payment, but as a means of collection of payments as well. You could use your iPhone to ask for payments, and someone else having an iPhone could just activate his or her Apple Pay and just move it next to yours, and transfer is going to take place as easy as that. I think this payment method is just going to change the way people pay, like, forever and ever. Amen to that. The idea that you could just double click on your home button and move next to the next device next to you, and bang, payment done. So this Apple Pay is not something that is going to be restricted only to iPhone 14. It's going to be actually, if you have from the iPhone XS, this should work. People with iPhones with generation of 3 years ago are not left behind, because it's basically just going to be an update. Say for example, when the iPhone 14 launches and then the iPhone 14 starts selling, and there should be a public update. Once you do your update, this is going to be turned on, and as long as you already got your Apple Pay on your devices and you could pay already before using your face unlock and tap on machine to pay, definitely this should work on your Apple devices, because this has been rumored for years, and finally it's coming to life. Now, speaking of the camera of the iPhone 14, it has been rumored to have 14 megapixel, and you should be able to shoot up to 8K. Like I said earlier on, that I do not care about 8K resolutions, because I believe that we don't have the technology yet for 8K. View an 8K video on your smart device, I don't think many people will be able to tell the difference. A simple example is, if I shoot a video, for example, in 1080p, really good 1080p at nice lighting condition, and then someone else, or I shoot same video in 4K, sometimes some people can't really tell the difference. Bumping resolution up to 8K for me is just I don't think it's still the right way to go right now. I believe, like, with the introduction of ProRes from the iPhone 13, I believe Apple should just still work on that. Say for example, if they bump the camera up to 24 megapixel, for me 24 megapixel is perfect. But I still do not see how Apple, knowing who Apple is and what they do, like We do not expect them to jump like Android devices. I know they don't do that. So I still believe that this 48 megapixel that we've been hearing is still a rumor, and I do not believe Apple is going to do that. And this is about it for the Apple news for today, guys. If you enjoy what you've heard today, and if you want to hear more news or we dive into details, do make sure you click on the like button or click on the subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. This is Tech Tribe, and I'll say peace out.